And then from there we can really, that's hydraulic oil, don't eat it. You are now watching Farming with Duffy Ag. Yesterday, we ran out of daytime by the time I got done messing with my pickup. So I'm back into this. Andy says he's gonna be here in an hour. What time is it? 3:30? Yeah, gotta get fuel tanks off. Gotta get exhaust intake. Take off the manifold. It's already drained of coolant. Flip the AC out of the way. Take the hood off, take the radiator out. Yeah, plenty of fun to do. So let's dive into it. I can get at it on both sides to some degree. Skid steer would get at it easier. And that would mean I can pull these fuel tanks on and off easier. Ish. I guess I'm not exactly that great spot. Better spot than I was last time. So I'll go. Maybe I can't do it with these. I'm gonna wait on Andy. We're gonna do it with the skid steer. Let me show you. Because I got the duals on, I don't fit far enough in at this angle. So that's not good. So I'll pop the other side off. We'll get things loosened up. Hopefully Andy's coming. He said he was. Yeah, this is definitely easier the second time you do it. So, people in the past videos, I gotta get myself up here without falling off. Okay. Whew. People in the past videos says, oh, you've taken that thing apart so many times. I've only taken the front apart once and I screwed it up and well, we're clearly worked for about 5 hours and we're back here. So, yeah, the transmission, done a lot. This thing's been a learning curve for every aspect of it. Even though I went to school for diesel, for ag engineering, some of this stuff you learn by doing. Like we never took apart synchro transmissions. Took apart power shifts and things like that. But so that was learning how this works actually. Motor, clutch, goes through your pivot point, drop box, transmission. So a lot of tractors that don't have this stuff, like transmissions underneath the cab. So taking that transmission apart really isn't that bad now that I know what I'm doing. Everybody and their brother tags me in a 7520 if it comes up for sale. I know Andy Smith's, who I believe watches the channel. I know his has been for sale for quite a bit, and everybody tagged me. So I tagged myself in it the other day, just so, but people are still tagging me. Got to take this off, the exhaust and intake. 2 bolts, pretty much. That comes off. Take the hood off. I don't know if I got any bolts holding on inside. I took 3 people to put it on last time. Got it off without doing any damage. Whew. Yeah, we're gaining. We are gaining. I was hoping that I could get it off and leave the shield on, but you can't. As you see right there, it's touching, which isn't bad because that bolt's all junk in it anyways, so it's only got 3 bolts holding the shield on. I did get all the new bolts, but I don't know if you can weld that shut some more and then do it on it. And this is, yeah, I'm not gonna weld on a radiator. I'm not not one of this air, even though it's good to do. Replacing it's the scary part. So got most of this out. Once I get the radiator off, that'll be good. Yeah, we should wash this radiator. I don't know if I did last time or not. I don't think I did. Don't look like it. Got to take that intake off, the wiring harness, the hydraulic line there. Fuel line comes this way, and there's 2 hydraulic lines on either side, and then it's basically the bolts that hold everything on. And the front half will get split out. Yeah, don't have to take anything off. We already put new belts in last time. Hydraulic pump should go. Does the hydraulic pump stay? Hydraulic pump stays in the front half. So we do have to take the coupler out. Which once the radiator's out, it's really easy to see. Last time I struggled with it and I didn't have to. Let me show you. Yeah, we don't actually have to take that coupler off. That goes with the whole housing. Pump will go back with the motor, which is good. Got to finish taking our bolts off. These little gaskets go in between. That one. Is there 2 over here? Yep. One underneath here and one around the corner there, which I'm gonna sit you down so I can get to that one. Well, we're gonna do that one with a wrench. Yep, just like that. I gotta get that little line off. Remove my, there's my fusible link and everything else that goes to the lights. Put this back around here. I don't know where Andy is. It's gonna be dark. I'd like the fuel tanks off. If we can get the fuel tanks and the back weight off, which the back weight we're just gonna pull up, grab it, pick it up, I'll pull the pins out. And then we'll have to block the back, block underneath the middle here, and it'll be real nice once I roll this whole frame out. You can see the bolts in here. So if you haven't watched previously, what happened, I put a clutch in here and I did it wrong. So there is a bunch of previous videos of step by step me struggling through figuring out what's going on, but I put the clutch in wrong. I'm almost positive. Yeah, more I think about it. So the only reason we took the air intake for the turbo and everything off last time was coolant temp sensors underneath it. I think that's what that was. I'm wondering if I can get around not taking that off, because it's only, everything I take off we got to put back on, and it's only time. But it's right here and it runs down underneath there, so I don't think so. I do not think so. Nope. So alrighty, well, take these bolts off. What size we got? 9/16 as always. What are those? 15/16. Yep. And wiring harnesses. So we got I just remembered we got to take the starter off of here because there's one bolt behind it, which isn't bad. We'll get the frame pulled away before we do that, because Then we can stand right there and pick it up. Same with the AC. I'm just doing stuff that I'm trying to get ahead before if Andy ever comes. So 9/16. Alrighty, where's my gun? One piece off. Ain't much to it, right? Phone rings, and of course, it's all the way over there. 15/16. Hey, getting the pigs. They're done. The meat. I'm pumped. You know what I felt really weird about? So Nick called me or texted me 2 days ago. Said, hey, your pigs are done. I said, alrighty. I'll have to swing down and grab it. And last night I went grocery shopping and I wanted to make ravioli. Tortellini? Ravioli. Cheese ravioli with Alfredo sauce. I was like, I want bacon in it. And I was like, I have bacon. It's not with me, so I ended up buying bacon again. Not really, but I ate bacon this morning too for breakfast. So. Well, it helps if you're not against it. I do got a special tool to take this thing out. We cut a socket. Wonder if we'll be able to find it. It's getting dark. Is there one on the other side? Or is it just two that holds this on and then this? There's a ground on this. So there's a plug for the air. And then there's a ground. I think it's just two bolts that hold that on. Hold the air cleaners. There's two air cleaners. Whew. It's actually been pretty good. So our weather, it's like high of 50s, 52s. I think it's supposed to be 53, 54 this weekend. Our weather's been really good on that side. Yep. So we got to get that ground one off. I wonder if I can do it without. So our weather really hasn't been that bad. It gets cold at night. Oh yeah, got the ground one off. Don't have to take the filters out, which is good. I can put the lid back on. They're a little heavier with everything. I actually was able to get it out with a 5/8. I stuck it like that. I'm gonna put the vice grips or the little adjustable on. That's out. I'm gonna order a new one since the coating is off of it. I need that. The cross pipe that goes across from one tank to another, we need a new one of them because it's leaking. We also need the clamps that go with it. No, I'm just thinking ahead. So I got that on my list. Is that it? Still waiting on the stack flapper. Everybody says, oh, you buy them anywhere. They're a 4.5 inch one. You don't buy a 4.5 anywhere. I think it's 4.5. So I'll get one at some point. Just wire connectors. So this one goes up to the front. I did do these. Did I do them like that? Oh, I don't know. Oh, they're color coded anyways. So those go up to your front headlights. So I can pop that apart. What else we got going on here? Not much. These wires don't go anywhere any longer because they did go to my gauge, but the gauge got bad, so it was shorting out the system. Live and learn. So we'll pop these apart. Now we're doing it. Andy, welcome back to the channel. We got one side off. We'll get this side and wait. Got a good bit done. So realistically, we got 9 bolts here, 3 right there, and same thing on the other side. And this whole front axle frame will all come out. And then from there we can really, that's hydraulic oil, don't eat it. When I pulled the reservoir off there. Same with this side, and we got a few lines that will take off. Once this is out of the way, we can get right to the motor. I got a hydraulic or wiring there, a few hydraulic hoses, this one, a fuel line. Yeah, 2 pieces of fuel line. And then starter and the bolts that go around it, and that motor will come right out. Yeah, little things. Throttle, oil pressure sending, and tack. But alrighty, we're in a good boat now. Well, I guess we're in a boat. I don't know if it's good or bad. I guess we're gonna find out in the near future. If we can just take that apart, look at the clutch, hopefully just flip it, put it back together, go back to work. So appreciate you guys watching along. Andy's here to party. Are you here to party all week? You got school tomorrow. What's today, Thursday?
School Saturday.
Oh, you got school Saturday?
Yeah.
Well, damn, we might have to split this weekend and back together to do some tillage work next week. So alrighty, stay tuned for the next one. Make sure you like, subscribe.